Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 5191 presents Stirring the Pot. I am DJ SlyFox, and right along with me as always, the main man, the current champion of our karaoke competitions, DJ RB3000.
On one bended knee. I'm still thanking all the folks who voted.
All right, we got Dr. Renee in the building, Jason Michael, Bitch, Farrah Louise, Steve Jones, Brittany Letty, and Chelsea
Yeah, who the
Authentic.
fuck changed my name to bitch? Like, and how did you even do that? First off, like that was nice one.
That
Right
was
as the
smooth.
credits rolled.
Nah, that's my main man, Van Sickle, aka DJ Von Doom Taylor. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Tay. We can dig it. All right, so let's hop right into this. Woo! I don't know if y'all seen Farrah. Do y'all know Farrah? Farrah, say hi.
Hey.
Well, Farrah, she jumped straight into it and posted a post, and it said, "Wow, so discuss or not to discuss? That is the question. Actually, that is not the question. The question is, when are we gonna discuss this? All right. So this dude, he said that the question was, are men truly jealous of women for real? Now here's a kid that before we get into it, I know like what? Why would that happen? It was a homosexual gentleman, and he was giving his opinion on the way dudes act, the way and it. Let me see if I can get the video up because
Do you have it? I don't know if I have it.
Of course, yeah, of course. I'm gonna do it from my phone because I got my speaker going now. So yeah. But yeah, it was really good. It was a really good thing. Now, obviously, it's really good because as a host of this show, it's gonna get people to talk, and I love to hear people talk. So once I get this, we're gonna get it going. But yeah, I already know some of the opinions just by the headline alone. Uh, and I would love to call Van Sickle right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait until we listen to the video, and then I can get the full Van Sickle action from it. And Steve, we did set a thing. We got 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes, and we muting you going to the next person, and that's just not you. That's we got to get the show going. All right, so. When you hit 2 minutes, if you start talking and you hear people talking around you, that means we muted you and we kept going. All right, I will
Well,
give you.
well, well, hold on. I take personal offense by that.
And you
Only,
should.
on-
I'm
only
backing
because,
you up. Steve is not the poster boy for this.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
yeah,
Jason Michael, same
I
thing.
take
Two
personal offense
minutes,
to
and then
that.
we going forward. We gonna keep it going because we can't
Hey,
have. I
look
mean,
here.
you can have a backstory and all that, but just keep it into a 2 minute window so we can, keep the party going. That's all I'm
I
asking.
know, but yo, you shouted me out. That's a shot to my heart right here. Like, boy, guy, bro, like damn,
Steve,
I
let
be
me ask
trying to
you.
get mine in 45 seconds or less.
Let me ask you what you drank today.
The same thing that I always drink, baby.
All right, so
Crack
right now
nuts.
you good. At about 9:50, we gonna see. All right, all right. So here you go. I got, I
Facts.
got, I got it up.
Facts.
Here we go. All right.
Check this video out. Every man who plays this comparison game of, oh, well, I took you to dinner, I bought you flowers, so what are you doing for me? You need to call it quits and go date another man. You don't like women, you like men. The problem with a lot of modern men right now is they don't see themselves as Prince Charming. They see themselves as Cinderella. They're waiting for a big, strong man to come rescue them from their down and out situation, their terrible job, their bad family life. They're not looking to rise up and conquer and overcome. They're looking to be saved. They want to be told that they're the prize and they're worthy. And so they look at women with jealousy. They're jealous of the magic and wonders of womanhood. They're jealous that simply you existing makes you worthy in the world and that they actually have to go accomplish something and do something to be seen as worthy. A lot of women get this feeling like, is there something wrong with me? Why isn't he acting right? Babe, because he's competing with you. He's not trying to be Prince Charming. He's competing with you for the Cinderella shoe to fit. He wants you to be the Prince Charming. He wants you to be a man. Expecting a man to pay for dinner, bring you flowers, and do basic gentleman-like things for you that used to be totally normal doesn't mean there's something wrong with you and doesn't mean you're weird. It just means that the guys you're dealing with who aren't doing it are in their Cinderella era.
Oh, Cinderella era. So I don't know if y'all shush, sir. All right. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the Cinderella era. That was definitely new for me. But I will say, this gentleman makes a lot of good points for some of the people that I know personally. So, with that being said, lady,
that was a dude?
Yeah, that was a dude.
That was a guy?
So,
Get the
all right,
fuck out.
lady, you up? What you got? Oh, and you're muted for somehow. I don't know how. You're not muted, but yeah, I don't hear you at all. But you're not muted. Well, we'll do this. We'll go to the next one and then bring you back whenever you get that. Jason Michael, what you got? She got all the way off. She got to come back.
Ralph Tresman.
A man with sensitivity. He said that before. So you think Ralph was in his Cinderella era, or he was telling us about that? What are you talking?
No backstory. Remember, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So I think that what this person is trying to convey in an awful way is that it's not okay. It's not okay to want the things that are contrary to the what's that word? The trope of manhood.
Okay.
Right? So he's saying that man in that trope has these 10 things. He's going to be a breadwinner. He's going to be the masculine person. He's going to be I'm going to take the world on and I'm going to protect you and all that. And if you're not that, then you're a Cinderella. So
okay.
he's completely wrong and off base because he's not looking at the human condition. He's looking to slander those people that don't agree with him because he is the Cinderella.
Wow. Okay. All right. I like that you took the other route around it. Okay. Doc, let me see. Letty, did you get yours situated?
Maybe.
There it is. All right.
Am I too loud?
No,
you good now.
You good. You good.
Okay. Okay, well, it's not going to be like as funny anymore because I was literally about to say she makes me mad, but then, it wasn't issue. But I was going to say like everybody deserves to feel like a princess every now and again. Like everybody deserves that treatment. And I go back to it multiple times in that relationships are a scale. Total cost should balance with total reward. And it can't be in one direction or one partner doing the total cost and the other person getting the total reward. Like you have to be able to support your partner in the way that they need to be supported. Like everybody likes and appreciates when someone thinks of them and tries to cater to them a little bit and put them first. And I don't know, it just pisses me off. It pisses me off when it's got to be a masculine thing or a feminine thing to do something nice for someone in a certain way. I hold the door for people no matter who they are. And yes, there's going to be a guy occasionally who's like, oh, no, I will take this from you and I will go through. But I'm like, okay, bye. It's just, I don't know. It really pisses me off to think that anybody shouldn't want to be catered to or have that princess treatment every now and again.
All right, I'm with that. Dr. Renee, what you got?
Equal opportunity.
Point blank period, right? Yeah, I'm with you because
point blank period.
Yeah, I think that Letty kind of said that. At first, it was funny because she was like, "That girl is wrong," but then it was it's a dude, so it's do I feel like? But equal opportunity, give it to her the same way, right? It don't matter who said
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Okay.
My notes didn't change based on knowing whether it was a man or a woman saying it.
Facts. All right, Van Sickle. I got to Van Sickle. How do you feel about this?
Man, that person a whole ass joke, bro. You really getting to me right now? That's a whole motherfucking joke, bro. Like, okay, so getting into like, oh, only women should be like that. Like, I mean, who the fuck is gonna be proud of like how you were born? You just started up the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so proud. I deserve everything because I'm a dude or I'm white. You see how fucking stupid that sounds? You know what I mean? Like, you thinking you deserve some shit just because the way you came out, and this person is obviously wrapped up in that shit. I mean, the dude that I thought was a chick sound angry as fuck about it, dude. It's ridiculous, just preposterous. Maybe dude need to get laid. I don't know, but like, I can't help him. Like, this shit's preposterous.
I can't help him. All right, all right. Farrah, this is your post. I apologize. Usually when it's somebody's post, I let them get it out first. So, go ahead, Farrah. What you got on this?
You asked me?
I did.
I don't really have an opinion about it. I just posted it.
Oh, you pulled a me. You just want to watch the world burn. You was like, let me post this and see what happens.
I didn't really. I just be posting because that's the rules.
Okay, but here's the question though. Do you see validity in his critique of the dynamics, or do you think it's like that's way out of the way?
I am 50-50.
Okay. I will not pry. All right. Steve. All right, Steve. You're muted, but go ahead and unmute.
You know, for somebody that gave up their whole masculinity and manhood and all that other shit, bruh, you ain't even gonna speak for me. You ain't gonna speak for my behalf. You ain't gonna speak for real men out here that's actually doing real man shit. And contrary to what you believe in, everything else like that, there are men out there that's actually doing the things that you say that we don't do. Whatever your Cinderella and your Cinderellas are doing aren't working. Y'all finding whatever trap dudes or whatever trap guys or Cinderellas that y'all feel, you know, don't cater to y'all. That's your fault. Take responsibility for the fact that you can't make a decision on a real man or a real Cinderella in your instance for whatever reason that you got. But don't speak on my behalf. Don't speak on real men because even if men out here, look, I take issue the fact that, like lady said, I thought it was a girl. Nah, that's a dude. But at the same time, though, you ain't gonna speak it since you are speaking for them. Don't speak on me.
I feel
If
you.
a real, I'm just saying.
I'm cutting you off. No, hey, no, I feel you because that last little piece kind of was like, y'all know my main thing about. I hate when people speak for me. I have a voice. I'm not ashamed to speak for people who don't don't want to say something or too, I don't say afraid because you don't want to say people are afraid, but are too hurt or too emotionally just detached or whatever. If they need you to speak for them, then speak for them. Don't speak for every man, and or if you feel like a man is a Cinderella because of, like, that's your personal opinion and you are totally entitled to it, but you stated this like facts. So, all right, newcomer in the building, ladies and gentlemen, we have Chelsea Authentic. What do you think, Chelsea?
So I think, yeah, personally, like he obviously just has a really awful relationship with other people, and you set the standard for the kind of man that you let into your life. So if you're going out with men that are treating you like that, then you're carrying yourself in a way where men think it's okay to treat you like that. And I do agree about the fact that it is 50-50. Sometimes you should be doing it too. I mean, obviously you got to carry weight in a relationship, but you can't speak for all men, and you can't just assume that every man is like that just because you have bad taste in men. That sounds like a personal fucking problem, really. I mean, your taste in men is not a depiction of what every man is like. I mean, I know a man that's pretty great, and he wouldn't do that.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I really had to say on it.
Okay. Yeah, man. I think. All right. I said my part. Let me go ahead. Bonita, what you got on this one? Oh, she's listening for now. My bad. I gotta start reading. That's on me. All right, so I'm gonna get to B Love. He just popped in. He don't know what we're talking about, but RB, what's your synopsis? What do you think?
I mean, anytime you speak in gender roles, you're gonna be wrong because you basically saying somebody should do a certain thing based on their gender. It's weird that you heard it from, a guy talk about other men, but 90% of the time we hear from the other side on what one side should be doing, or we hear from that, and it's just wrong wherever it comes from.
Yeah, I'm with that. I think that what I was gonna say is that it's a case by case situation. Myself and my wife may feel one way about it. You're gonna buy this. You're gonna buy this. My mind is, if I invite you somewhere, then I'll pay. If you invite me somewhere, then you should pay, because I'm not gonna invite you somewhere outside of my budget. I'm not gonna be like, hey babe, you know what we should do tonight? We should go to Ruth Chris. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that unless it's like an anniversary or something. But yeah, paying. Sometimes she pays, sometimes I pay. Pumping gas. Half the time when we pumping gas, we're taking two vehicles, so she's pumping hers while I'm pumping mine. I don't need to be saved by her. She doesn't need to be saved by me. It's not a Disney movie at all. It's more of a adventure movie that has nothing to do with saving anyone. Just like road trip. Just go. That's life for me.
I dig that. I like that.
Me, once people start insulting, I stop listening to what you're trying to say, because obviously you can't articulate it good enough to get your point across.
Facts. You start yelling, don't want to hear it. He's angry. He needs better. Steve, you're an idiot.
But calling people Cinderellas or less than, like I wrote on the page, I say nobody likes being treated or referred to as less than.
Period. Yeah.
So a lot of people go against the grain just for being treated as such from you.
Yep, that's a fact. Okay, lady, got your hand up, and we're gonna go to the next one. What you got?
Just to maybe round it out with like an example. So Tyler is one of the first guys that I've dated who makes the effort to like go for the door, like, or the car door and stuff like that. And it's always very sweet. It's always like, I've never had like someone who like consistently tries to do that, and it may fade out and stuff like that, but it's just very sweet that like that was something he went for. But also at the same time, there was one day that it was raining, and he was at school, and I know that I get off work earlier, and I usually went past his school, so I tried to meet him at the door with, and I'm sorry, my dog is going squeaky crazy. I tried to meet him at the door with an umbrella because I knew it was coming down hard, right? And I knew he probably didn't have an umbrella. So like, granted, I did not find him. He came out on the other end of the building, but I tried, right? And like, the thought was there to want to like do something nice for this person, to kind of just like, it's almost like putting the jacket down over the mud in like the old days, like the puddle.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm not putting my jacket on no damn mud so you can walk around the damn puddle.
So
like,
mad.
Hello, right? And then I'm gonna pick it up and put it on. Like, no, what? No, I get it. I get what
if
you're
any
saying,
guy
though.
I was dating like tried to put their like physical clothes down there, I'd be like, bro, stop. What are you doing? No.
You're an idiot. Yeah. Jason Michael, last one got you. What you got?
So where do we draw the line between romanticism, right, and oversensitivity? So if I'm doing something romantic, right, and that romanticism is in an effort to give something to my partner that is, sweet or nice or whatever. And their reaction is to, garner me with some kind of affection or some kind of pampering later. Is that saying that I'm a Cinderella because I desire that just as much as she does?
I think that's a great question. I'm gonna tell you why. What was the two? What was no? You unmute real quick, because what was the two things you said? Romanticism and what else? Over emotion or something?
Affection.
All right, so I think the answer lies in the content. What was the reason that you did this? Were you doing it just to, because it's something you wanted to do, or are you doing it to get points? If you're doing it to get points, yeah, you Cinderella in the definition of what the guy was given. You doing it so you can. Well, I did this for you later on. But if you're doing it because that's how you feel, like, look, I'm gonna buy some flowers because I know she loves how it smells. You romantic guy. But if you're going, if I get her some flowers today, she might give me that Call of Duty Friday. Now you being a Cinderella. You like tit for tat type shit.
That's.
I mean, it's all about the intent, in my opinion.
Right.
Like, RB, how do you feel about that? Because we usually see different ways.
The intent. I don't know. I didn't think that for. I mean, everybody has their own motivations for doing stuff. So, can you really?
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Because then if somebody get tired of feeling like they overly doing, do they make them the same thing?
Right, and that's another part, because you got the girls that complains when the guy does too much. I not personally, I've never had nobody say that, because I'm kind of lazy. I do bare minimum just to get by, but
that exists. There are females
that complain when you do too much. Yeah, and it's like, I use that as an excuse. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I don't want to overdo it. So yeah, I just skate by on bare minimum. So it is what it is. Anyway, fun topic for a little bit. Let's everybody smile and think real hard. Okay, DJ RB3000 posted this post, and I'm pretty sure he had somebody in mind when he posted it. But the question is, who is the biggest hater in film history? So RB, you posted this one. I want you.
In mind, I put pictures of them. Fuck you, me.
For the people who don't know who your pictures were, give us that.
I need you to specify. Don't make it seem like I just put up empty things. Shit. I put up the dad from Fences and old chick from Booty Call. They was hating the whole movie.
All right, so I'm unfamiliar with them. Oh, I'm not unfamiliar. I know the movie, but I have never seen the movie Fences. Denzel Washington apparently was the dad, and he was just total trash, in your opinion.
So, everybody, hey, that nigga was cheating on his wife, and he was like, she makes me happy. I'm going to continue to see her. Like, nigga, you a different type of asshole in here.
I mean,
hey, she was like, yeah, your side bitch died having your baby. I need a minute. You tell that to your wife? I need a fucking minute. Get out.
Wow. Did the wife is the one who told him that his side chick died?
Yeah.
Wow.
and he told her he needed a minute. Can't you see I'm trying to grieve? Give me a minute.
Wow. Okay, so compare that to the Booty Call girl. I've seen Booty Call, and I know what you're talking about, and I know as a dude at that time, I was in my teens, and I understand the mission, and she was really ruining the mission. But that Fences stuff seems way more intense than cock blocking.
Okay. Hey, next time I come visit, if I think you and your wife try to get it on, I'll be knocking at the door. Hey, every time I think it's going down.
I'm going to tell you a secret. I'll open the door. All right.
I don't care.
Jason Michael, do you have a biggest hater in film history, in your opinion?
Are we talking about in movie actress or actor?
No,
or
the character in the movie.
The character.
Yeah.
And
everybody else, I'm gonna come to you. So like, try to think about somebody while you're waiting.
I'm gonna have to say the dude in Brewster's Million.
Brewster Million, the guy who set the thing up, to set it up.
Yeah, he was throughout the entire movie was trying to get Richard Pryor's character to do something wrong,
to lose the money.
And the whole thing at the end with the stamp, that was genius. But for me, because we're talking about
a hater
at the time, billions of dollars in our modern time compared to the millions that he was getting back then in that time. So I gotta say, because of the monetary amount, that's the biggest hater in all film.
Damn, all films. Okay, all right, that's what's up, lady. What you got? Biggest hater in film history?
Man, I was trying to look for a little like safety because like all of mine are so like immature. Like I'm like really the inner child. Draco Malfoy, number one.
Okay. Number one, Draco. Why?
Well, I wouldn't say number one, but that was my first thought. Like the whole time, it goes. It doesn't just stop with him. Like his whole family just like hates on Harry for just like being born and accidentally like being immune to their leader's death kill. I don't know. Like I don't know the whole thing.
See now, I overjudged. I apologize for the reaction face I did because film. We're thinking one. So this is a whole franchise. This is 8 movies, and you get to see this character for 8 damn movies. So he's pretty horrible, but he did have a redemption at the end, which kind of took away the horribleness for me. Yeah. What you got, RB?
Oh no, I'm just listening.
Oh, okay.
Can I say my other 2 Disney movies really quick?
Of course you got Disney one. What you got? What you got?
Hey, please tell me you got Pocahontas whole girl on there.
Naomi or whatever.
Wow.
She snitched to Coco. And Coco got killed. And then they didn't really kill her. They was like, oh, they killed Coco. And they was like, well, if you care about John Smith, we got to get him out. Like, damn, just fuck Coco like that, huh?
That did happen, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, give me your Disney ones.
Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Wow, that asshole. Yeah.
And then obviously Scar.
Dame.
Yeah, Dom. Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know.
Okay, Scar.
Scar.
Okay.
Obviously.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now, this new Mufasa movie, if it shines a light to make Scar look like he was right all along on some Thanos type level shit, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But I'm definitely gonna go watch it, and I'm going in with the intent of how did Mufasa earn that kingship?
Yeah, I mean, Lion King 2 did try to like kind of put on why like Scar was rightfully kind of hating, but nah, dude. Like, just it's your family. Accept it. Like, just chill the fuck out.
all right. I'm with it. Van Sickle put his hand up. He's like, "Nigga, pick me. What you got, Van Sickle? Yep. Who's the guy?
It's Cartman. It's fucking Cartman, dude.
In the South Park movie.
Ain't nobody gonna argue with me about that.
In the South Park movie.
Just anything. He's the biggest fucking hater ever.
I got a visitor. What's up, baby? You see all these people? I'm on a show. We're doing a live show, and you're like, "Hey, Daddy, let's talk." Yeah, let's say hi, baby. Say hi. All right, now go do your thing. All right. All right. There you go. Where's your mom?
I don't know. I was looking for.
Oh, okay. Just y'all go ahead. She'll be out there in a minute. All right.
Oh, she's outside.
Yeah, she's outside. All right. Apologies. RB, first and foremost, apologies, co-host, for letting that outburst happen. Hey, go close the door. So anyway, Scar is amazing. All right, so Cartman, why Cartman? And give me the hater.
Bro, like it's all he does every day is hate on everything, like anything possible.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cartman.
He's constantly like he's.
But what about
anything
Kyle's
and
mom?
everything? Anything and everything. He's literally like anything you bring up, he's shitting on it.
Because he didn't think of it. That reminds me of somebody. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Farrah.
Elaborate.
I can't. It's not my turn. It's Farrah's turn now. Farrah. Biggest hater in film history.
Are you guys talking about a specific movie?
Nope.
So I can say any movie.
Any movie. Who's the biggest hater in any movie you ever seen?
I was thinking about A Bronx Tale.
Ooh.
And
racism at its finest.
So, I mean, there's a lot of haters in that movie.
Who you got? Who's the number one hater in that movie? The dad, right?
The number one hater in that movie was Kalojiro's dad because he wanted to keep him out the streets.
Wait, that's not a bad thing for a dad to want to keep you out the streets. Well, he was the biggest hater for that.
I mean, and then Sonny was a hater because he kind of wanted to protect him too. But I mean,
okay, no, you good. Look, sometimes we pick a hater and we know somebody got some weed. That hater
I'm
is
eating.
A hater. No, you good, fam. You good. I'm going to the next person.
I mean, it's a positive hate. He was positively hating on his son. But his son would be like,
he was standing in the way of the hero to do what he wanted to do, but it was ultimately a good thing. He was trying to keep him safe. Yeah. But I'm with you though. If that's how you feel about it, I
can't think of anything right now. And I just watched that, so.
Hey, last thing I saw. Done deal. All right. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right, Steve. Here's your time. Here's your time. Let's go. Give me your biggest hater in film history.
What you mean? Like, I just agree with what y'all brought up in the first two instances. I was like, booty call. God, dang. You know how many bars and lounges and everything else I done went to and everything else like that? I'm like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. And you see some linebacker motherfuckers come around like, no, that's my homegirl. She coming with me and like, wait, she just said she was coming with me though. We feeling it. We like, I agree with Booty Call because Booty Call was all lined up for the hate. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it, bro.
You caught me off guard with that. That was good. That was
I'm
good.
saying, for real.
I love it. Booty Call. She was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. All right, Chelsea. Woo us. Who was the worst hater?
I would say Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th. Because in part 2, it was all about revenge for his mom, right? But then he just kept fucking killing everybody. He didn't stop. He had no faith for no teenagers after that. Everyone was just murdered.
You killing folks just for fun now. They didn't kill your mom. What are you doing?
That's the perfect definition of an op right there, because he's just after. You don't even have to do shit. He just wants you dead.
You know, and I've never in my life thought about that. The idea that they have 17 damn Jason movies and he got his revenge in the first one. Like,
and then he just
why are you still making movies? That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Uh-oh. I got a lack of Wheatley. I'm going to have to run it back. Okay, that's a good one. Outside of the box right there. I like it. Bonita is still listening for now. I'm going to ask just in case. If she don't unmute, that's cool. Boom. All right, because I don't want nobody to say I skipped them. And Beloved, I understand you just listening tonight. So, much respect. Jason G, welcome to the party. It's a simple situation right now. It's just a fun question. Who was the biggest hater in film history?
I gotta go with because I put it on the post. I can't remember that nigga's name, but old boy from Soul Food.
Simeon.
Simeon, light skinned, lip licking motherfucker. Girl, what's up? Fuck Simeon. Well,
what Mr. Wilson are you doing right there?
I can't. No, you got to watch the movie Soul Food to understand that. That dude was like, yeah, if there's anything you need, girl, here, kiss my card. Like, she just got married, fam. Back up. Give us some. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. For me, what you got? What you got, RB?
Hey, the ice cream store on Jackson 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I want pecan. That's all he asked for was some pecan. No, I'm lighthearted. I'm lighthearted. I think that the biggest hater in film history was Aladdin. Now I'm gonna tell you why. I'm tell you this. Like, dude, come on. Like, how the hell did this dude just send you? He gave you this. You see what I'm talking about? You knew that you got 3 wishes. Now you trying to pocket a wish, and you're gonna be like, man, this dude, whatever. You openly mocking this dude, this powerful genie, to your friend who's just so happen to be a little monkey that don't. Bro, you like some more powerful genie. He in on the joke too. The monkey over there. Ugh. Like, bro, this dude was such a hater. He got a free wish out of him, but I love the fact that they righted that wrong, because when he was underwater and he couldn't make a wish, Genie was like, he kind of like, he thought about that first one, was like, you know what, he got me early, I'm gonna get his ass now. Done. That's your second wish, bitch. Done deal. So that made me happy. It was one of them retribution moments where I felt like, good. That's what you get, motherfucker. Because if he would have died, that would have ended the movie and it would have been horrible. But the fact that he had to waste a wish, it was justice for me. That's
it. You made me think, but Genie, I hope so. You gonna hold my conscience hostage because nobody freed your bitch ass before now. That's fucked up. My
10,000 years in the cave of wonder will give you such a creak in the neck. You know how it is. That man was in there for a long time, fam. But all right. So reality. Aladdin wasn't a hater, but if you seen the live action Aladdin, the Jafar on there, his background story instead of the one on the movie, that dude was a hater. Like, you had everything. Why are you trying to mess this up because you want one rank higher? Like, you started as nothing, and you got all the way up here, second in command, but you want to be first. So you did all this stuff in motion so you could get up one spot. That's stupid. You're a stupid. You might be the stupidest hater in all of film history. Ignoramus.
Aladdin himself sucked in that really bad too.
I said that. That's what I just said.
I'm saying like he was the worst in the live action. Like, he didn't have a redemption arc. He just sucked. He was just a fucking thief.
Right. Okay. All right. Dr. Renee, you got your hand up. What we got? We're going to move on to the next one after this.
Yeah, because you skipped over me.
Oh, you know what? That was Van Sickle's fault. It was Van Sickle's fault.
I ain't got nothing.
What?
I just want to say you skipped over me. That's all I got to say.
Okay, the biggest hater in the room right now is Dr. Renee for doing that. You ain't had nothing
to say. No, the biggest hater is you because you skipped over me now.
Wow, no wonder she votes for RB on Wednesday.
Don't blame it on that.
Nah, look, hey, my vocals are impeccable. All right, nah, it's all good. All right, so you really don't got nothing? You good?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
All right, well, I'm gonna ask you first on this next one. All right. Welcome, KO. How you feeling, good sir? All right, well, there you go. All right. Well, let me ask you this. Dr. Renee, I'm asking you this first. All right? Matter of fact, let me move your screen so I don't skip you or nothing. Boom, I just put you there. So, Dr. Renee, this dude that was being playful, proposing to his girlfriend, I guess, not fiance, because you don't propose to a fiance, but proposing to his girlfriend and was being playful and gave her a
ring pop.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna open a lot easier.
Traps.
There,
Yeah,
there you go.
traps.
Ring pop. And
Ring.
she slapped the shit out of him because public embarrassment. What do you think about that?
I think she was, first of all.
Okay, I was talking to Dr. Renee on that one.
Oh, my bad. Hey, mute me then till
Gotcha.
my turn. I thought you was asking me.
All right, I'm doing it right now. There it is. All right, Dr. Renee, what you got?
I think she was very disrespectful because I don't care how you propose to me. If you're proposing to me, I love every minute of it. That's just me. I don't care if it's a ring pop. You asking me to marry you, rings don't mean a thing in these days and times. So I think she was wrong for slapping him. She obviously didn't get, what he was trying to do. Maybe he didn't have the money. Who knows? Who knows if he wasn't going to get her a ring later on? She didn't go to find that out. She just slapped him. So I think she was wrong.
All right. Talk about it, Doc. I see you. Okay. Jason Michael. Is Kim out there with you, by the way? I don't like to be just talking to you. She okay, my bad, Kim, for not talking to you earlier. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good, no problem.
Okay. All right. So Jason Michael and Kim, what do y'all think? The ring pop situation.
Oh, well, I mean, I think it was, I didn't watch it, but I'm assuming that it was supposed to be funny. Like he didn't expect her to keep wearing a ring pop for an actual engagement. So, I mean, she clearly has no sense of humor.
Yeah, boo to her. Don't marry a girl that ain't got no sense of humor, fam.
No, that's boring.
All right, Jason, what about you?
Yeah, if any of y'all are friends on my Facebook, you can go see what I did for our engagement. And I went and did like the serendipity movie thing. So that woman has like no place in the world as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, wait a minute. Time out. I'm not me, of course, but for the people who's not familiar with serendipity, what happened on that?
So he staged like all of these things that led up to their engagement. And he went and like had a restaurant ready to receive her, had her, get a makeover, and then she pulls up in a limousine in front of the restaurant, and he ends up proposing to her. Now they were friends like way back in the day, but they never got back together until like years later, but it was by accident. But the whole point of that was that I did a whole lot for our engagement, and I think that somebody that would, first of all, somebody that would be willing to do that, to reach out and smack somebody because they were trying to be cute. I mean, that you just debase yourself right there.
You deserve hell. Sorry.
So, I love debasing myself.
If you split the pole and got hit by a bus, I mean,
Well, all right. Well, hey, I feel you, man. I feel you. Lady, what about that ring pop proposal? How do you feel about it? You think that was cute, or you think that fuck that guy? He deserved every slap that he got.
He didn't deserve every slap that he got. Like, was it? The thing I'm most confused about is like the disconnect in like assessing how the other person would react. Like the fact that like she didn't guess at all that he would be the type of person to whip out like a ring pop or something, and he didn't guess at all that she would react at like slapping the shit out of him. Like, to me, that's a huge disconnect in the fact that maybe y'all shouldn't be engaged at
So you
all.
saying it was staged?
So, like,
You saying it was staged for internet propriety?
Nah, but she's saying that
that's not what I was saying.
know
But
who you're marrying. Don't like
yeah.
if I go like this, say, babe, marry me, and I pull out a ring pop, she should know that I'm a clown guy. Ha ha, he's funny. He's gonna do stuff. He's gonna really give me a ring, but right now he's just being funny. You know?
Yeah, I could see like a playful, like, oh my God, you're ridiculous kind of thing. But like the way that she went at him was totally uncalled for. Like, yeah, she did on TV. Like,
and
no
started
concern.
berating him. Started berating him. Like that.
Yeah, no, her reaction was totally uncalled for.
I'm. This is funny. I usually don't do this, but I want to see someone who is actually on her side. And if you have that in you, if you raise your hand, I will call you next.
I'm a mute.
All right, Van Sickle, what you got?
I was about to say, where's Bonita?
She's right there. She's right there.
I know.
Wow.
I know she hears me. I know she hears me. I was talking some shit trying to lure her in.
Lure her in. Wow.
Yeah. I thought I commented on the post, but your answer was spot on with Letty, and I like that. But like, yeah, you should. I mean, fuck, if you've been dating someone long enough to get engaged to them, you should know if they play too much. Like you said, you be playing too much. Like, of course your fucking fiance should know that, but my original thoughts on it were that dude probably had a real ring. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just didn't want to bring it to the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was probably just a cutesy little, like, here's the proposal, but it's not the real ring kind of thing. And girl, like, acting like she was out of line, just acting like he just fucked up her romantic proposal. You know what I'm saying? He probably had some good shit planned out. And she wanted to just act an ass and smack him around for playing.
Hey.
But that's what happens when you play too much.
You play too much, sometimes it don't work out right. It is true. It is true. All right, Steve, what you got?
Look, I agree with Letty, and I agree with you. Like, bro, like, you gotta know who you dealing with. You can't really just necessarily say that, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that dude is just that standard guy that he's gonna propose to me and bring out a ring. Like, if this dude is a clown and he's always a clown around you, he's gonna do some clown shit. We go into situations like that anyway. So why wouldn't you know your partner? You got to know your partner. So if he does that and, you know, you smack the shit out of him, what does that leave him as? That leave him less than whatever he brought to the table anyway. Your relationship is damn near -10 compared to at 0. So
I would look at him differently if he continued a relationship with her after that.
yeah, I would look at the relationship if anything, like that dude probably was 100. You smacked that motherfucker to a -50. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Damn.
Like, yeah, I'm
-50,
sorry,
my dude.
I'm sorry.
All right, I got you, Steve. All right, Chelsea, give me your insight. How do you feel? This is the Colorado kid, Chelsea Authentic.
Well, first of all, the fact that she thought that if she felt embarrassed, imagine how humiliated he felt getting smacked in front of all those people. Putting your hands on your partner, especially over a joke. Like, how many times did she hit him before that? That would be I don't even want to marry you anymore for me. Like, no, you could propose to me with a ring out of a quarter machine. And if I love you, I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'm going to be like, wow, you're coming to me and saying you want to spend the rest of your life with me. We have built a bond strong enough where we're ready to go to that level. A ring pop would be adorable to me, but she's just so obviously some kind of materialistic way where she wanted a big ass rock, and that's not what she got. You got a ring pop? Let's go. No.
The ring pop is probably the biggest rock she gonna get. I'm just saying. Look at that.
Honestly, that's all she deserved was the 25 pop at that point.
He called out what she was.
She got a ring pop and she popped him in the mouth. Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. That's so humiliating for him as a man. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, to demasculate him like that.
Yeah.
Just disgusting behavior, especially if you say you love that person and then you're gonna do that over a joke.
Yeah.
That's disgusting behavior for me.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome.
Benita, you're still listening. Sometimes people don't change their stuff.
The lure didn't work, bro.
Nah, man. If she's away from keyboard listening, she may not have.
We need RB to do it.
Wow. Okay. Jason G, what you got?
Nah, stand on there. Do what?
The lure, bro. The lure.
I'm gonna probably come at this a little different. I think the slap was uncalled for, but ultimately, like, I like what everybody's saying because I think that again, because I didn't really watch the video, so I'm just getting the context from what you guys are talking about. But it sounds like this was a sporting event. Guy gets down on one knee. Is that what happened? Big public. All right. And so I do find it interesting that everybody kind of feels sorry for the dude, but that shit was embarrassing for her too, where it's just like, haha, in front of thousands of people, I'm just playing. To your point, Van Sickle, maybe he did have something else planned. But like, I have I don't say personal, but I know a friend who did some fuck shit, where like his fiance, he didn't do the proposal thing, but you know, they were out looking at open houses and he was like, this house is ours. And then she got all super excited. Oh, I can't believe it. And he was like, I was just kidding. So it's just like, why would you do that to your fucking fiance? Like, that's the thing. Like, I get it. Like, if that's who you are and they know that to be you as far as like the idea of like, oh, you know, he plays a lot, he's just a class clown. But like, nah, that's some shit you do in private. And then you spring the real ring when you're in front of the big ass audience. So that way that she's not expecting it or something like that. But like, ultimately, I'm looking at it from her side. She's wrong for slapping him. But he was wrong for fucking, you know, doing the proposal in front of thousands of people, bro. She was embarrassed. That's why he got slapped. Again, I don't agree with the slap, but I understand it.
All right. I messes with that. That's why I was looking for something more like that, like seeing it from other sides, because it's very, 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 very easy to see it from his side because he's the one who got smacked, and assault is never right, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, shit happens. You know, sometimes a nigga get smacked. It happens.
That's what happens when you joke around too much.
Especially when you play too much. Yeah.
Stop playing. All right.
I'll be getting smacked for playing too much.
I mean, most of the time you deserve. All right, KO. What you got, fam? What about that smack heard around the world and that ring pop?
This is a classic case of beggars can't be fucking choosers. This shit probably went because her whole life probably in motherfucking hands and she ain't gonna have nowhere to stay when she get home, but that's beside the point. The point is, to me, is this. I kind of disagree with the whole premise of you know what? I'm leaning more toward the lady thing. I think people know who they fucking with. First of all, second of all, she probably talked to him about marriage beforehand, so it was already agreed upon that she's willing to marry the dude at some point. So I mean, she agreed to that with nothing. But this is one of those things. Like most guys that I know, I'm gonna say most guys that I know, you know, don't have to be married if their life come with everything that a marriage entails with, which means the marriage thing is 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10% of what the woman desires. So if you want the package, why the fuck you care how it's packaged? You ain't never bought.
He went too hard. The internet
Yeah,
cut him
he
off.
cut himself.
He said a great point right before he died out.
Bruh, but I was loving everything that he was saying because
It
that's
was
true.
Well, I
He
That
did
that
broke the
too.
that like
internet,
every
like
bro.
like
mic
that's true.
drop.
That's true.
I
Like
did too, but I was about to cut him off because 2 minutes.
I'm yeah. What 2 minutes?
He wasn't.
Y'all know.
He
I
wasn't
got.
here for
Hey,
those
listen.
rules.
Hey, look. I got a
He wasn't here for the
timer.
rules. Look, he was on the time. He was on the
Hey,
timer.
bro. When you said 2 minutes, bro,
Hey,
trust me. When you
hey,
said
Aw.
two
I'm
minutes, I put that on the timer. I was like, okay. As soon
Not
as you say,
he
hey, Steve, let's
for
talk.
a minute and didn't say nothing. He not
I
gonna.
got you. I got you. I'm ready. I'm ready for you, baby. Let's
All right,
go.
so RB, what you think about the ring pop situation?
If not then when? And I say that because you know, okay, she was embarrassed. That's a conversation. You don't assault nobody. So it's like, okay, if that wasn't a situation, what situation would have made you slap me in? Just because you felt embarrassed. I,
Wow, wow.
I have absolutely no justification for that and
Okay.
feel that because as much as people piss me off and people can attest to this, I don't curse people out, I don't call them out their name, and I don't go around assaulting people. And that's me personally. So
You just changed Vansickle name to bitch
And also coxicle.
actually
and coxicle.
actually
Yeah.
fansick are not people, y'all exactly what I thought. Okay.
Hey, but nah, that's real shit. The it's the people you know. I don't know.
No, but
My
at the end of the day, it's just like nothing makes that okay. I get it. Okay, you
right.
embarrassed. You wish things could have went every other way. But if you do something he don't like, should he just start swinging haymakers at you? Fuck no.
Mm, mm,
And like to me, that makes you look very materialistic for even acting out like
right, right.
you
Now,
know. Again, you could have played the role in public, and then you could have had a fucking conniption when y'all went home.
right. And that's kind of like his situation, but in reverse. So, you know, do that crazy stuff because obviously, for those who have seen the internet before, this is a common thing. Dudes act out, haha, I'm doing this, and pick up a pine cone and act like he's, oh, I'm going to propose at a game, and then I go down and tie my shoe, or it's something that happens very often.
You,
Uh, and usually the girl goes, "Stop it," or something like that. A little cute little pat, like, "Don't do that." But it's cutesy. It's not a "you motherfucker, smile" and give him all she got because she gave that much. She came with the cross, skick yeah. But I do think that her feelings. Now I know y'all gonna get some backlash for this, but her feelings, what's her status right now? We don't know. What is she? Maybe she's one of the Instagram girls or something that there's 100% has to look perfect at all times, but behind closed doors, it is what it is. So you do that to her in public, and now she got this. Oh, bitch, you think you fine, but he just posted your ass with a ring pop. Ah. And as simple as that is, that kind of shit that fuck with them kind of people. I don't know how to say that without
I mean,
sounding like judgy,
okay,
but
okay, what about this one? Because me, I'm an asshole. But okay, you embarrassed, I'm embarrassed. You just slapped me on national TV. Let's get security. I'm putting charges on her. She gonna spend the night in jail. I'm embarrassed now. Can you
hey,
put your
it's fair. It's fair. It's fair. Would I do
Sure.
that? No, but it is fair, and you're
I'm
entitled to do that.
Yes, definitely. Like, bro, that's assault. Yeah, but regardless of whatever you want to call it, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third, bro, you assaulted some human being in legal terms. In legal terms, you assaulted somebody.
no,
So
but
if they want to write, if they want to press charges on your ass, guess what? You got to eat them charges too. There's consequences for us. We talked about this last week. There's consequences for your actions.
see,
So,
but the
as,
reason I brought that up is that just like he was adult enough to just let that ride, she could have did that too with the slap, embarrassed or not. Like I don't know. You hit me on national TV. You better hope I got a lot of love for you because shit. I hope you got bail money. I hope you memorize some.
Hey, I don't know who Lonnie is, but fuck that dude. Um, Nah, but in realistic terms, this is a great segue to this next question, which is, and I wish he was still in here. He got off, but DJ B Love posted this one, and he did this. DJ, if you don't know DJ B Love, he is a very loving person. And this is my personal experience with him. Very loving person. He wants to see people come together and do great things. But he has his moments where he's just like, I wonder if I said this, who would punch someone in the face? So, with that being said, with that knowledge put out there, DJ B Love posted this one. It says, in a relationship / marriage, who is settling? The man or the woman? That's the only context you get. You do not get to caveat it all. That's it. All right? So, Dr. Renee, what do you think in a relationship or marriage?
I answered that question on the post.
Well, I'm glad you did that, but we're not on the post right now. We on the show, baby. What you got?
Oh, come on now. You can't read what I wrote?
I cannot. I made it very clear that I will not do that anymore. I'm all about the show.
Oh, right, I didn't hear that part.
All right, so what
did you make that clear?
In my head.
Oh, okay.
But like,
that ain't working for me.
I need but, your right now opinion on it.
My take on that question is, no one should settle for anything that they're not happy with. As far as me, I'm the type of person, you do for me, I do for you. It doesn't matter. We're in this together. So I wouldn't want you to settle for me, and I'm not going to settle for you because I want us both to keep growing. So that's my take on that question.
Ain't no sunshine when she's
there you go.
Gotcha. All right. I got some hands up. Let's go to it, lady. You will be after these hands. Remember that, guys, because if I forget it, it is what it is. Van Sickle, what you got? Did you just put your hand down like, I'll wait? Is that what just happened? Van Sickle?
The answer is no.
In a relationship, marriage is set. Who is settling, man or woman? No.
Yeah, the answer is no.
I'll accept it? Question mark? All right, Jason Michael, what you got? I'm not fooling with this guy right now.
So I think that the word settle, right? It has a connotation that says somebody in the relationship, right, is doing something they don't want to do. Right? So when you're in a law case and you're going to lose, right? You settle for something less so that you get something, right, out of it. Because otherwise you would just lose altogether, right? But if you settle, at least you get something, right? So when it comes to relationships, if that's the premise, right? If the premise is that somebody has to settle, right? Then there's somebody doing something to get less than what they would want, right?
Hey.
They want X, right? But they're settling for Z because they don't want nothing from it, and they're willing to do what they have to do to get something.
That is a very different take on it, as far as comparing it to court cases. I'm gonna say mind blown because I have a very huge mind. It's hard to blow it, but that was something I didn't think about. The concept of a trial. Hey, you fucked up, but you can settle. You can still win. I can still win. It's a situation. Is that not the? I mean, I'm asking. I'm not putting it out there. Is that not the point of a relationship? Is that the pull and take? Because the settlement is You're not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose. We both kind of win. I don't know. It's weird to think about. I've never thought of that at all.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Do you feel like this is a whole, right? Is the relationship whole, right? Is it the whole pie, or are we only getting a piece of the pie because somebody is not satisfied with what the whole pie would be, right?
Okay, hold on, Jason, because the timer did go off before I started talking. But Kim, what is Kim's thought on this? Kim's like, I'm playing with this dog right now.
I don't want to say that I wasn't paying attention, but I kind of wasn't paying attention.
No, I seen that cute ass dog. I get it. I get it. That dog is cute as fuck. It's cool. Look, she's holding the shit out of that dog. All right.
That's a cute dog.
Cute as fuck, right? Dog. Cute as fuck. Who's settling in a relationship, a marriage, man or woman? Who's settling?
Who's settling?
Right.
Well, I don't think anyone should settle.
There it is.
I think settling and compromising are two different things.
Van Sickle said no, so I think you said no also. Okay.
Yeah, if you feel like you're settling, then it's probably not the right thing for you.
Yeah. Marriage. Okay. All right. Thank you. That's good. Letty, who's the settler? Not the Riddler. The settler. Oh, damn. You could have unmuted after you did that, but it's all good.
I didn't know it was coming. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I mean, I agree with. It's hard for me to look at it outside of the way that everybody else kind of has. Like, it's hard for me to, I think, break it down, and I might be assuming how B-Love, like, might have intended it, but, like, as a generalization. But again, that comes back to, like, this, like, breaking down the standards of what's expected from what gender or role what role in the relationship. So I think it comes back to balance, like, and settling in general is just not something that someone should do in a relationship.
Yeah, I think Letty makes a good point. Like, do you have to put a percentage on it? Like, how many, in order to quantify what B-Love is trying to say, do more men settle for the woman they're with, or do more women settle for the man that they're with? In order for us to keep it in context but kind of quantify it.
I'm glad you said that twice. Quantify. I don't like it, but I get it though. I'm sorry. Hey, look, I've been drinking this shit. I'm sorry.
I just don't know if we're necessarily given the topic, like
exactly.
Topic,
that's why I wish he was here so he can bust it out. Because what he did say was,
do more men settle than women, or do more women settle than men?
What he did say was, I don't have an opinion on it. I think I just want to see the fucking world burn and see what everybody's gonna say. And I love that because, damn it, you're right. Because I was torn before. I don't even think I responded on that post because I talked to him. I called him. I was like, bro, what the fuck, man? And he was like, I'm just stirring the pot. Y'all know him. I'm just stirring the pot. And I was like, but that question, you will trigger this type of person because of this, or you'll trigger this type of person because of this. Because people see a question and they automatically take each word, put it this, boom, boom, boom. Like, what's Iron Man, Tony Stark? He'll take the shit apart and put it together in his own way. That's what people do with sentences, period. A fucked up sentence like that, I seen, and I hope that she can hear it, Jason G. I hope that she can hear it. I seen what Benita did to this, and I was like, man, that's stupid as shit. And then I read it, and I was like, damn, there's many ways to see this. And me saying that that's his dumbass explanation was ignorant as fuck, because she broke it down into the noun, the verb. Like, it was the word that he chose to use was a fucked up word for that sentence because he chose it that way. He wanted it to be that way, and to see where your mind was gonna go and take it. And I thought that was.
I think that when you have situations where you just want to see the rebuttals, like what the world will burn or whatever,
Makes it
you
happen.
should bring up the little pot. You should bring up the tiny pot, and you should stir it. It should be a precedent.
My
Every
little
time,
pot.
every time one of these questions comes up where it's actually stirring the pot, you should bring up the little pot and be like,
I'm with that. I like it. Okay, I'm sorry, lady. I hijacked your shit.
No, I'm glad that Jason Michael did find a point in my stoned rambling, but I actually do have an example to contribute now. Like in my previous relationship of 10 years, like it was a wonderful relationship. I don't think either of us were necessarily settling. It was a lot of hard work. Like it was a lot of compromise on both ends. But ultimately we both had to decide if the compromise was worth not worth it, because it was worth it, but if it was worth sacrificing that much of like ourselves. Like
Webster's Thesaurus says that settle and compromise are synonyms. It literally lists compromise as a synonym for settle.
Take that
for sure.
Take a little piece.
And like I couldn't, ultimately I could not compromise the fact that I couldn't 100% be myself in another country for the rest of my life, even though I had a huge support system. So like I could not make that settlement for myself, even though I like had everything in the we had everything in the relationship. Does that make sense?
That's deep. That sounds like the shit that he was talking about with the lawyer type shit. The settlement is that we can both win by doing this. And it's like I couldn't find that because you fucking suck. You're not letting me be me. I can't do it. So fuck it. Like, yeah, I'm with you.
No, it would have been easier if you did suck.
Whoa. Did you say the Butterface?
It's the Butterface case. The Butterface case says this particular person is very attractive to you, right? From the neck down, right?
God damn.
And so are you settling because everything from the neck down is fantastic?
I think that's settling, dog.
Sir, I'm about to mute you. I can't right now. I can't. The Butterface situation just broke the internet.
Yeah, everything Butterface. You never heard that before?
I heard it, but I never heard it in this type of situation. Everything Butterface, like, yeah, you look at a girl, that's not somebody you could go hook up with. Like, you look at her like, man, she look good. Oh, she a Butterface. What you mean? Everything look good, Butterface. Like, it's a joke. And then you leave it alone. Put it into a scenario where that's rich. And look at Chelsea. She's like, I can't believe this motherfucker in Florida just said this shit. Like, that is crazy. Hold on. Van Sickle, what do you have? I gotta get to people who haven't answered yet. If y'all don't mind, let's go ahead, Van Sickle.
I mean, I my answer was not even half-assed.
Right.
Yeah. But I think my last handful of relationships over the last year or so were kind of
handful in the last year.
Me settling.
5 in the last year. That is definitely
over last year.
Oh, okay.
So
that's settling.
Like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Hey, bro. Like, let me finish, bro. Like, come on. Fuck you with these jokes, okay? But I knew it. I didn't need that cosign. Thank you. Everybody grilling me today. All right, so but point I was gonna make is it didn't help nobody. And I was like, this is fucking childish. And if you're at the point where you're settling with someone, you're ruining everyone's time because you're getting close to friends and family and everything like that, and you're not happy, and this ain't gonna work. So like I had to take a step back, and it sucked. It probably sucked for them, like the breaking up and everything. But I was like, well, like this ain't it. We ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wasting everyone's time.
I got you.
Fuck me for that. Like I didn't do it intentionally, but once I realized it, you know, I wanted to fix it.
Because Chelsea over there, she's smiling extra hard right now.
I'm not settling now.
I know you ain't. Look, I ain't selling now. You
I
realize
ain't
the error
settling
of your
now.
ways.
So much wisdom in that
All
statement.
right,
So
all
much
right.
wisdom.
Chelsea, give me what you got, cause you over there glowing right now. What's up?
Okay, so if I want to be devil's advocate, I'd say in a relationship, if you get married and you're gonna have kids, the woman could be the one settling very easily every time because we're carrying your kids, we're raising them, we're doing what we have to do to support the family. We're making sure your kids become good people because even if we're both working, we're the ones that are with them most of the time, even if you are a good dad. So that could be settling for a woman easy, very easy. But if you find the right partner, I feel like you don't have to settle. You find someone from the beginning that would be a good dad and would be a good spouse and partner and vice versa to where you don't have that, oh, am I settling ever coming up because you just find someone so worth your time that you don't get to that point. And if you do get to that point, then bail out. Bye.
Ain't nothing
Just
to it
go.
but to do it, right?
Yeah, just if
Wow.
it doesn't fit, then go. But I do feel like the woman could be the one settling. But then so could the man. Like that could be a shitty mother of your children.
I love the fact that you went into total detail about how the woman could be selling. He was like, yeah, so can the man. Anyway, that was good.
Woman, I don't know.
I do agree with you though. I do agree with you because I've seen that, and that you gave me an opportunity to do a research thing. I'm gonna ask my wife. I'm gonna say, hey babe, between me and you, who do you think is settling? Y'all want to hear that shit?
What would Andrea say? I want to know what she has
Let's
to
see.
say.
I'll see.
I have to
I'll
know
see.
what she has
All
to
right.
say.
So is Benita? I want to please give me some Benita action on this. Jason, is she like available? Or is she like, nope, she sleeps. She took a nap. Okay. All right, cool.
She ain't sleep. She's just listening through her headset, so she outside somewhere.
Oh, she's smoking that stay good shit. Okay. Now she in California. She good now. She can walk down. She can go to Walmart and hit that shit. She's good. All right. Jason G, give me what you got.
Yeah. So I think that I did answer on the post. And I'm gonna basically stay consistent with that. I think it's both. Because ultimately it depends on the context of the conversation that you're talking about. I think there are people who do settle. But listening to everybody kind of put their 2 cents in, it also makes me realize that I think everybody settles. Not in that negative connotation, but like there's nobody who gets 100% of what they want. So for me, it's like you're going to probably have a percentage of qualities that are like wonderful that you like, and there's going to be some shit you don't like. And you got to decide whether or not, those are, non-negotiables as far as, or deal breakers. So like every relationship is going to have some really good qualities or some really poor qualities depending on the circumstance. So it's both, you know what I mean? And I think the level of the compromise or settling has to do with, well, what are you happiest with about that person?
But
So,
Jason G,
what's
G,
up?
would you initiate the relationship if you knew
We gotta
that you were going to compromise?
We have people that haven't spoken yet.
Well, to quickly answer Jason Michael, like it's like, again, if there's some things that I know about the other person that I'm just like, those are basically deal breakers, then no, there's no point in initiating a relationship because I know I'm going to be happy. But if I think there's a chance in the sense that, well, this is something I can deal with, then I might take that chance and you can find out while you're in a relationship. And that's the thing, the relationships ain't permanent. Like once you get in it, you can decide to get out of it. So like this idea of settling suggests that some things are permanent, and it's just they're not. Like you can always say, you know what, I want out of this because I'm not happy.
The man does not lie. That is factual.
I want to know what RB thinks. I want to know our RB thinks.
We're gonna get to RB because we have to save RB for last. But I did get a special guest to ask this question to, and I want you guys to all witness this live. No coaching, none of that other stuff. This is legit. All right. So, Andrea, you're here, right?
I'm here.
All right, y'all can hear her? All right. And I'm going to turn it up. If you hear me louder, it's okay. You're going to hear her clear. All right, so Andrea, in a relationship / marriage, who is settling, the man or the woman? And this is not the question. The question is,
specifically.
In our relationship, who is settling, me or you?
I think that have both settled to some extent. But I think that we have also gained to some extent. So I think the question is not a black and white question, because you may have thought that you wanted something, and based on that requirement, you would have settled if you didn't get that. But that may not have necessarily been what was best for you or for me. Therefore, we've gained something in the marriage. So
okay.
I think that we've both given up things that we thought we wanted in a relationship and in a marriage. And I think that we've both found things in our marriage that we did not think that we needed or wanted, that we have needed and wanted.
Okay. All right. I got a hand up. Is this question for her, sir? Jason Michael?
So I just and take this with a grain of salt.
Nah. We taking it for real. What you got? Give it to us straight.
If you really like a person, right?
Wait,
And
are you talking to Andrea, or are you just talking in general?
No, I'm talking to Andrea.
Okay, he's talking to you. He says, if you really like a person,
right? We're not talking about marriage or love. We're just talking about if you really like a person, right? And you're committed to wanting to know more about that person.
Okay.
Right.
Let me give it to her, because she. Hold on. You know what? Here. How do I do this? Boom.
Make it quick, babe.
All right. Yeah, my baby's crying right now, so you got your 2 minutes. All right. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna do this, and then you can have it.
Steve.
Go ahead.
If you really like a person, right, then your motivation to know about them is increased, right? You want to know everything about them because you really like them. You don't know if you love them yet, right? You really like them. So if you find out that they're a messy person and you're a person who likes everything organized and everything in its place, but right, they check all of the boxes. They check all of the boxes except that. Do you settle because that is minuscule and it doesn't register as enough to say, you know what, I can't say no to them because of this.
I think
that's going to bite you later. Is it going to bite you later, right? And so you're settling now because of hope, not because of expectation.
Okay, objection. Leading. All right, let me get her to. Go ahead.
I think it's still settling, but I don't think settling has to be the negative word or the negative definition of the word that we come to associate with it. I think you're still settling because you had certain plans and certain things that you wanted to do. If I said I wanted to go to Harvard and I ended up going to U of H, and U of H was an amazing experience and I wouldn't trade it, I still settled to go to U of H when my ultimate goal was Harvard. Just turns out that U of H was a better option for me to begin with. And I don't know if you know, my husband and I knew each other in high school and lost touch.
Knew of each other.
Reconnected years later in a whole nother city. And sometimes I still feel like we're still getting to know each other in some regards because we're constantly changing. Our circumstances are constantly changing. So, I mean, when do you really just know a person?
All right, you're talking too much sense. You're doing. Our numbers are going down. Get it?
Okay, bye.
Thank you for your input, but you're way above our pay grade. I can't afford you. All right.
Nigga, don't call me next time.
All right, but yo, points taken, good information. I can tell y'all right now though. I know who settled, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Now it's definitely her. She settled because she had to put up with a lot of shit at the beginning, and yeah, she had to put up with so much shit at the. Oh my God, the beginning. Woo! In my Will Smith voice. Yeah, she had to put up with so much shit. I had to give up the 2-1. Oh, I had to give up a lot of shit, and then I had to give it up again because I didn't give it up in the first place. Yeah. She definitely. I think the ultimatum comes. When the ultimatum comes, that's when you know, like, you don't give me no damn ultimatum. And he realized it, like, oh shit. settled. She settled. Like you figure it out right then when the ultimatum comes and you decide, am I going with the ultimatum or am I gonna be like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna give an ultimatum. That's when you know, and that's the real.
We love a man with accountability. Good job.
And a ring, and a big ring.
And a ring pop.
Does settling devalue you though? To yourself?
You know what? Honestly, it made me
everything.
feel. Shut up, man. I'm gonna mute this fucker again. It actually made me transcend. I feel like I'm a better person because of it. Because I can actually, it takes away a piece of selfishness that I had. That I was like, my way or the highway. But all right, it's my way or her way or the highway. Like I can take that into account when I make a decision instead of just, even now, if I make a decision on what I'm gonna do with my car, I don't just make a decision on what I'm gonna do with my car. I'm gonna go, while I'm making this decision, I'm gonna get my truck lifted. Okay, she's 5'4". She can't get in if I get it lifted. My kids got to get in. Like, I'm not making any decisions for myself anymore. I'm making decisions for myself, her, them. You know, it makes you a better person, and I hate to say that because better people is all judgmental, but it makes you, let's say, more open to other people's opinions and how they feel. You'll find yourself asking for people's opinions when you never ask for people's opinions.
So you're saying compromise is a positive word?
I'm saying settling and compromising, synonyms, are positive words. And this is why I feel like we got where we got with this post, because Bishop did this on purpose just to get people riled up to see what they're going to say. And it's like underlining, is it a bad thing? Is it really a bad thing? And small spoon and pot, yeah. So I love that. I told him that. I was like, bro, excuse me, that was genius. I love that. And it just, the idea of what you say in this moment is your story. That's telling you who you are, not who I am or what you think of others. It's telling who you are. If you say, "Oh, fuck that. She's settling because I'm a sexy motherfucker," and this, you're like, okay, that's you. That's your story. Realistically, nobody else feels that way but you. But if you can be honest with yourself and be like, you know, and I would say like, yes, I settled. She settled. She doesn't do everything that I always envisioned in a wife. I don't do everything she envisioned in a husband. But the shit that lacks, we have the communication skills to be like, hey, step it up on this point and not get offended by it. You know, that's the thing. If you can't communicate with your partner, get the fuck out, because it ain't.
That's a good segue to that point that didn't get posted.
The point that didn't get posted. What was that? Hold on, wait. I got a hand though. Remember that though. Don't lose that, because I do that every time. Vansica, what you got?
I actually kind of was joking about that in the fucking comments and shit. I think there is a line between like what you guys have said, settling or compromise. The negative connotation is settling, because you know it's not right. You're settling for it, even though it's not what you want. Compromise is a whole different fucking ball game, dude. Like, because when it's compromise, it's you want this person anyway. You're gonna work through it. That's what you and your wife got. That's what you just fucking explained. Like, this ain't what I want, but we're a fucking team. We're gonna fucking communicate. We're gonna fucking compromise. Compromise is an absolute positive fucking thing. Settling.
A damn shopping dick.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, dude, you don't get love without compromise, bro. You don't get it. You don't get it without that. But settling is almost like fucking giving up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't doing shit about it. Like, except I said earlier, wasting everybody's fucking time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you, like I said about myself earlier, I was settling for people, and I was like, I'm wasting everybody's time because I don't really love you. You need to be with someone that can love you better. You know what I'm saying?
You're stealing somebody else's time.
I'm wasting, like, if you're settling, you're wasting everyone's fucking time. But compromise, that's when you actually love somebody and want to make that shit work. You ain't gonna feel the same or see eye to eye on a lot of things. Sometimes you got to fucking compromise. So those are the
All right.
polar fucking extremes. There's a line drawn there, and one is positive and one is negative, but they're kind of different fucking
All right.
things when you think about it.
2 minutes. Boop. All right. So that's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right. RB, what you got?
Use a different word. I feel like if you saying you selling, you saying in some way you feel like you're better than somebody. Use a different word if that's not what you mean. In my opinion.
Right? No, in your opinion, respectfully, right? In his opinion, but what Benita's not right. So, but what Benita said, if you didn't see that post, damn it, I didn't delete it yet. I will be deleting posts tomorrow. Let's just say that. But if you haven't seen that post, Chelsea, if you're not in the group, get in that thing. Van Sickle, she's not in the group. I blame you. But
I added her yesterday.
Oh, boom shakalaka. Look at that post. It's a post, and see what Benita wrote in there. Benita wrote some shit that really made me go, I don't want to agree, but oh, there she go. Oh shit, she's here.
Benita on board? What?
I got your Venmo. I got your Venmo for extended hours if you want.
Man, look, I just hit my damn ring pop on my computer. Hush now, with all that. By the way, so Benita, she put her headphones on. I really want to get her opinion on it because she changed the way I thought about this, and that's why I have so much complexity in this topic, and made me go talk to my wife about it because I'll be like, yeah, I got this, whatever. I don't need to talk to you about it, but I needed to. So Benita, on this post, the B Love's post about the who's settling thing, where you went into details on the different meanings of the word settling, that touched my soul. And I know you probably didn't hear me when I said it because you probably would have jumped on like, man, what the fuck you mean? But I was like, first time I heard that, when I seen what you post, I was like, man, that's dumb as shit. I don't want to hear that dumb. But when I actually listened to it, read it, I was like, what does that have to do with this? And I was like, dude, it's perfect. That is perfect because I had a conversation with B Love on this. When he posted, I was like, why would you post some shit like that? You already know what's going to happen. He was like, nah, let me tell you real quick, all right? So, it's not even about that. And I was like, what you mean it's not even about that? This not even one of them posts where it's like man versus woman. I was like, it's definitely man versus woman. It says it right here in the thing. And he was like, nah, it's how you see it. And I was like, bruh, I didn't see it. You made a post, Benita, that made me see it. And I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about. So, Benita, in this situation, who is settling in a marriage or relationship, man or woman? What say you on this topic?
Again, it was just kind of, I didn't know what really he was talking about. So I'm trying to find the post. It was from Bishop, right?
Damn right.
Shit, I'm trying to find it because I've been so long since I said it, but it depends. First I thought it was good that he didn't define it because as you can see, people kind of went with what they personally felt like he was saying. There was a couple people that was on the same page. But me, I needed some more definite, something more definite because the base word set has more meanings in the English language than any other word. And so I really needed him to say what it was, but then I just went with what I felt like. It's heteronormative for one, man or woman kind of insinuates that it's a heterosexual relationship, and not all relationships are like that. But I feel like, and I couldn't find a post, so what I'm saying now may change a little bit, but I think my feelings on it are pretty much the same. if he's talking about just like settling an argument or compromising, I think that's what relationships are about. So both people in the relationship are going to do some settling. If it's about, who's more comfortable in a relationship or whose life gets better, statistics show that, in a heterosexual relationship, men by far benefit more, especially when it's a marriage, than women do. I can't remember what else I said. I feel like that was like over a week ago. But I don't know. Did I answer your question?
So, Benita, in your opinion, do you feel like men are the higher percentage of settlers or women are the higher percentage of settlers?
Okay, again, what kind of settling you I found a post. Okay.
In a relationship of
I wrote a lot.
In a relationship
so you're talking about compromising?
Nice, yeah.
And compromising, I don't think that's something that can be
you don't think that there's a quantification
based on sex? No. Not based on gender or sex about who compromises more. No. So like if I can give an example of what just happened before the show, Jason wants to put the tongs in the fucking drawer by the window. I want to put the tongs in the drawer closest to the stove because I want to be able to get to it whenever I need to get to it. And so I moved into a house, where it was his house. Now it's mine too. So I feel like I have a say. And so what do? He got a set of tongs by the fucking window and I got a set of tongs by the stove. So,
is it his house or is it your house or is it both your house?
It's both of ours.
Okay,
now,
just check
it. But it started off, thank you. It started off like I moved into where he was living. But I said that I was like, I get a say too because I live here now. He's not an argument. He's not gonna argue anyway. So he was like, okay. He just left him in the drawer. And he liked the longer tongues anyway. And so them motherfuckers is by the window. And I don't ever use those unless I need to reach up to the cabinet and get something that he done put way out of the way. But yeah,
tongs? You talking about
that just happens. Yes, the the things, yes. So we got some 12-inch ones that he liked to use and some 9-inch ones that I like. The only reason I use the 12-inch ones is to get some shit on the top shelf that he don't put up there. Otherwise, I don't use them. But we both compromised there. We both settled because that's a dumb thing to stand and die on a hill on, where we're going to put some shit. So I think that's basically, that could be friendships even though too. So when Debbie and I are talking, we both talk and we like to talk uninterrupted. And so if we are interjecting, both me and Debbie do this, we'll start talking louder than the other person so that we're heard. And at some point, as our relationship has progressed, there are some points where she'll just yield and let me finish talking. And I'll yield when I see she's passionate about it.
I was waiting for that last sentence. I was definitely waiting for that last sentence because I know.
It's I don't think it's gender based. Now, if you asking who feels like they compromise more, I don't know. I think there is probably a sex or a gender that feels like they compromise more. I don't know if that's, the reality of it, but I feel like, men probably would say that they do a lot more of the compromising. Me as a woman, I feel like I do because there's so much shit that go unsaid in this relationship because don't want to argue.
Let me put this out there though. Let me put this out there. As far as compromising go, we kind of.
Damn, I wrote a lot.
You tell her. I've been telling you that for 2 years now. Like, damn, girl, we trying to read that shit. When the second ... that's when I'll be like, all right, I'm done. I can't.
I knew it. Yeah, I already know. But my fans are Scott and I think Renee. They probably.
But when I told you, I didn't even get to tell you this. I was so. I loved it. Loved it.
What are you talking about? Marrying down? You talking about that part?
The whole thing. No, the whole thing. Down? Because you gave definitions.
Wait, you read all of it? You read?
I don't read. That's what I was so like. Hey, is Benita coming? I was trying to push it back a little bit, but I was like, I don't read that long ass shit, and you know this. This is like, why would I read Game of Thrones when I can just listen to the audiobook? You know what I mean? That's how I felt. But you need to start recording your shit and just posting it in a record. That's all I'm saying.
First of all,
But
I'm working on my
Audiobooks
writing.
are too distracting.
but no,
Wait, are y'all talking to me or is it Letty?
Letty just was talking to you too. We was both.
Oh, I
talking
didn't
to
hear
you.
it. I didn't hear what Letty said.
I was just chiming in and just saying like audiobooks are too distracting. Like you should go read Game of Thrones. Okay.
I love the fucking lady changing her voice to a dude. I love that shit. That was my favorite. I'd listened to the entire first book of Game of Thrones audiobook. It was amazing.
I was not a fan of audiobooks until I started teaching. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I've listened to them, but I was not willing to, count them as reading. But I was wrong. I was so wrong about that.
Ooh, horrible teacher.
Oh my God. I learned.
Okay. All right. Let's get the closing sayings on this topic before we hit the last one.
Oh, okay. So if you're talking about marrying up or whatever, again, I don't think that's something that can be applied to a gender or sex because it's based on your experience. Some people might feel like they married up because their spouse's family has more money, and the other one may feel like they married up because that person brings them a sense of peace. So I don't think that's a gender based.
It definitely depends on what you value. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, RB, what you think about this?
I ain't got nothing against.
You got nothing against.
That means he agreed with Benita. That's his way of saying that.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Okay. That's how he agreed with that. All right. If you like it, I love it. You know the deal. I lied?
I'll see if he's going to say something.
No, Van Sickle tried to bait you earlier, Benita, because you weren't
here. What did he
Van
say?
Sickle tried to bait you, but he was like, yeah, but if RB would have said it, she would have said something. And it was like, everybody waited for like 5 seconds. It was like, she really not here. She really not here. But it's all good.
Am I that predictable?
No, obviously not, because it didn't work. So, all right, last topic of the night. It's funny. I think it's funny, but you tell me how you feel about it. Bath and Body Works. They issued an apology and then removed a candle from its shelves after they got complaints of the label design looking like Ku Klux Klan hoods. Now, I feel like I'm way more practical than a lot of proactive black guys because I take shit. I don't get offended by a lot of things. But this is the candle. So
I mean it could be aliens too. Like at first I was like, oh, that's definitely KKK. But then
it's a snowflake. Obviously, it's definitely a snowflake.
It's
definitely a snowflake.
How definitely?
It's definitely a snowflake. You put holes in snowflakes when you cut them.
Okay, it really took a minute to get to snowflake. Like you had to say that because
I feel like I'm joining this conversation.
I would have went with KKK
like,
or
why
aliens.
are you showing the Klan?
Why are you showing the Klan? No,
and that's from the snowflake. No, it's from the
wow. Okay, but seriously though, they pulled this candle, issued an apology, which means somebody on their team was like, yeah, let's get rid of that. So, what do you guys think about that? And I'm gonna start at the top, Jason Michael. All right, we got 10 minutes, so everybody can get one in. All right, no hands up after you say your piece. All right, get your piece in.
All right, so I think that the resemblance to a Klan facade could be easily mistaken as a conehead alien. But did the person in the meeting who said we should probably pull this because it looks too much like a KKK, representation? Yeah, probably. So let's remove it. I think that they were right to remove it.
Okay. All right. Van Sickle, detached from everything that's not Van Sickle. What do you think?
it looked pretty clean, dude. It looked pretty clean, dude. Like I don't like it, bro. Like
your closet, huh?
the fuck are y'all talking?
He said it looked like your closet, just in case you didn't hear that.
Oh
My
my
closet.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
That was low hanging fruit, bro. Yeah. Throw that picture back up there. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, if it was an accident, they didn't. They knew that. They saw that picture. It wasn't no fucking accident. Yeah, like there it is.
Are y'all telling me
that
really don't look like it's just a snowflake to y'all at all? Like,
I'm saying, how did it get out of the executive room in the first place without somebody being
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Someone had to
this
see
look like
that and
the
be
clean.
like, I don't know,
They
man.
Because they ain't got no people of color on the
They
executive
knew
board,
it.
so they had to obviously get they shit after the fact. So
or if
they
they
had
do have
any
people
person
of
of color on the board, would have
it's
been like, yo,
they Clarence Thomas.
Say
They
fam,
would
say
have told him
fam,
immediately.
say fam. We gotta
This one
do
down here
something
in the
about this
corner.
picture here. Not so much.
Like it's a snowflake,
Nobody
but it looks like a
objected to
bunch of
that?
fucking clans.
I'm dead ass. I'm not gonna lie. This is my initial statement. When I first seen it, I was like, "What they mad about a snowflake for?" That's what I said when I saw it. Look, I did not grow up Googling Klansmen and trying to figure out what everybody looked like and who they did. And my life is always, and I swear to God, you think DJ SlyFox is definitely a facade, okay? I have dark situations in my life. But sunshine, rainbows, roses, happy times is really my life. This shit does
you
not.
grew up in Prescott, Arkansas.
Prescott, Arkansas is the greatest city in the
Don't
world.
even
Watch
give
your
me that.
tone, okay?
They barely got internet. Like, come on.
Burley, they don't got
Barely.
internet. They got it borrowed from Hope, but it don't matter. I still.
What you saying about Prescott, Arkansas, dude?
That shit, they
You
gave
don't
me a
even know
ticket
it
and I
comes
couldn't
from
even pay
Prescott,
it
Arkansas.
online in 2015.
Studio
Fuck.
5191 comes from Prescott, Arkansas. Taylor Von Doom comes from Prescott, Arkansas. You don't even know.
You know some Klansman hats when you see one. That's why Taylor was like, "What is that? What is that?" Was that
Hey, real talk. Taylor did jump on it real quick about how, that's some Klansman shit right there.
That shit look like straight Mississippi burning.
Okay,
I
I need to see from a Colorado standpoint. Chelsea, what do you think about this candle?
So not to sound insensitive, but I think people need to quit being such fucking babies. It's obviously a snowflake. I mean, I don't think there was any racist intent behind it. So for people to get their panties up in a bunch about a fucking candle.
First of all, I won't even wear panties, so calm down.
Me neither. But still, I just think it's so silly to get upset about something like that.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's not like I would get it if they had that and then they put the N-word on it. I would understand.
Time out. Nope. If they put the N-word on it, it would not have got out. We would never seen that. We would have never seen that.
No.
Now it's just a candle. It's just a fucking candle.
Man, hey, did you get the nigger candle this year?
So
like, damn, I didn't know they had that.
That shit would smell like cocoa butter, dog.
It smelled like cocoa butter and leather.
Sorry, but that's the
negativity.
That's the biggest racist I know
to
said it was the Klan shit. I gotta believe it now.
I gotta know what the scent is.
Hey, Benita said it smelled like cocoa butter.
Candle, guys. They got that Klan scent out now.
If it was real, if it was a real nigga candle,
I tell you what. Let me see. What was the scent? What was the scent?
It would not smell like cocoa butter. It would smell like weed. Come on, keep it.
Hey,
weed
no.
has crossed over.
If they made it in Arkansas, nah, really.
You got a problem with motherfuckers smelling like weed, bro?
There you go. See?
No, I'm just saying.
Poster boy.
If it's gonna be niggas, she know because our neighbors be smoking all the time.
Fried chicken. Smell like fried chicken.
Okay, let's do this. Fried chicken. Oh god.
And now LA, it's like I cannot. Who said fried chicken? I would buy that shit though.
If it smell like fried chicken, legit, I'm putting it in my bedroom.
I would buy it for company, so they'd be like, I just cooked y'all.
Okay, real talk.
I hate when they act like fried chicken ain't delicious like everybody don't eat.
Do you remember the Chappelle Show episode?
Man. Everyone likes fried chicken, bro.
You remember the Chappelle Show episode where the dude was like, the white dude stood up and was like, I don't get the hype. First of all, watermelon is a delicious fruit. I don't know why y'all trying to make it seem like it's a black folk thing. I love watermelon. But watch this. I want y'all to see. Look at this picture. It's snowed in candle. And you tell me, like, what do you think? Like not this. Let's take the racism and the hoods and all that out. Look at that candle, the red passion. What Will Smith said on Wild Wild West. The red, the color of passion.
Oh
You got the
God.
snowflakes on there.
You selling
called
it.
snowed in.
You
What
selling
does
it.
that? What does it smell like? What does it smell like? What does it smell like? What do you think?
Actually, the first thing I thought was aliens until you said KKK.
It
You
smell
on
like-
for
you know
going arc, aren't you?
It smell like Diddy Party. It smell like lube and dildos. That's gross. Y'all are nasty. Why would you say that? That's horrible. Benita, that was you. Take it back. That's gross.
I said
I think
cocoa
it
butter,
probably-
dude.
It
What you
probably
got,
smells
Chelsea?
like. I think it probably smells like cinnamon, or I don't know. When you think
It
of like,
looks like cinnamon.
yeah,
looks
when
like
you think of winter scents, like cinnamon or some kind of like fire, like campfire. I don't fucking know, but I don't think it smells like the KKK.
Smells like cocaine. It
Smell like cocaine. What does the
smell
KKK
like?
smell like?
It
Ball
smells
sack?
like a. It
It's
smells
a
like a burning
setup. What
cross.
do it smell like?
It smells like what? Hold on. What,
Burning
Jason
cross.
G?
It smells like a burning cross.
A burning. Oh shit!
Wow.
You know where it doesn't even say what it's supposed to smell
Hold
like.
up though. I mean, like the way it's
That was a
shaped,
setup.
it's
You
kinda
passed.
like a.
You didn't answer. You passed.
Wait, time out. A burning
It's like a
cross.
ninja star too.
Fine print.
Time out real quick though.
I was trying to see who was gonna tell me exactly what it smelled like. You
Jason.
the one.
Jason G.
Don't
Jason
look
G.
at
If
don't
it
look
smell like
at
a
that
burning
picture.
cross, anybody who has a fireplace and they burn wood, that should smell good. I'm sorry. The picture of burning crosses is like, oh god, all I feel is rage and shit. But
The smell.
that shit
Really?
smell.
Really?
That's all I'm thinking about, like the
Go into my
fireplace.
grandma and be like,
Girl, what you was tripping on? That shit smell good.
That black girl going to the KKK rallies took some bad ass pictures though.
Man, bro, look, we try to keep it lighthearted. Let's not go all the way there because we had some fucked up pictures that we saw on that shit.
To a bunch of them. He got some bad ass pictures in front of him. Like, you braver than me?
He got. Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
where y'all talking about the Oregon Trail?
the Oregon Trail, because he was talking about the settlers dying of dysentery. and all
settlers?
that.
Oh.
Talking about you couldn't win no
So-
matter what you did. I was like, someone's
they-
gonna die of dysentery.
They trying to say that it smells like snow. They
Snow.
said it smells
No,
like
he
snow.
he went and looked it up. What does snow smell like? Snow is ice.
No, it
Watery
smells like snow. They titled it "Snowed In" so that
because
because it smells like snow.
because it's supposed to be a snowflake.
What
Okay.
does snowflake smell like?
All right, real quick.
Y'all
We
smell snowflake?
look.
What
We
does
still got
snowflake
1
smell like?
minute. We still got 1 minute. What Kim is saying that it smells like snowed in. So we've all been snowed in before, right? Where we had to stay in the house. What does it smell like? Oh God, RB, stop it! God damn it!
Oh my god.
That dude has a very interesting story. That guy, what's his name?
I don't know the nigga name. I'm fine.
He has an interesting story. He's like best friends with the Grand Wizard of that branch of the KKK. It was a crazy story.
Derek Davis.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen
Look that one up.
before.
That's a good story. But real quick, I just want to say this because we already at 11 o'clock. But
It's
the idea
$350 on eBay right now.
that picture or that candle,
They
and you
pulled
see,
the candle,
this is
and
how
so
you.
now-
This is how you.
How much is it on eBay?
350. That's how you capitalize on racism. That's
$3?
it. That's all you got to do. Say I pulled something because it resembled KKK or it resembled that fucking thing that looked like Trump that had the shit going
You
like this.
capitalize on racism by buying racist shit.
That's how you capitalize on racism. I'm talking about the companies. The companies. I'm gonna sell this candle that usually $20 for $350 now because super racist motherfuckers want that in their living room. They're like, oh yeah, this is the KKK candle. They're gonna name it that shit now. The KKK
Probably was
candle.
not interested in buying it until people.
Hell
said
no.
it.
I didn't even know this shit existed until they told me like
I'm
this
gonna make
looks
a
racist.
KKK candle tonight.
You might have.
we gonna get this bag, okay?
Hey, all you gotta do is this. Man say,
Hold on. I'm really, I slick want in on them profits though.
I
Right?
show them like
I'm telling y'all.
Kyle. You know
Okay,
what I'm
wait,
saying?
listen, everybody, listen. It's a little bit of work. I wanted to get this off. I'm not that's pictures that dude took. They're like legit pictures, but the candle, like Kim was saying, the smell is supposed to remind you of snowed in, like when you snowed in. So what are the smells that you get when you snowed in? Me personally, when I was snowed in, I was pissed off because my mom made the dog come in the house because she didn't want him to freeze to death. So it smelled like dog, and it's in Arkansas, outside dog that never come in the house. It smelled like dog. It smelled like that furnace that was overheating because I don't know what the fuck.
And burning trash because everybody in Arkansas.
Everybody burned their trash in the park. It was horrible smelling. So I don't want that fucking candle as an Arkansanian. Jason Michael, what do you smell snowed in?
Tomato soup. My mama always cooked tomato soup whenever we were living in Idaho, and we couldn't go anywhere.
God damn, he was in Idaho too.
Yeah,
you was the only black person in Idaho.
He not black. He not black, dude. What the fuck?
Who not black? Who not black?
The mosquitoes were biting
Jason is not black.
in a snowstorm. They called Florida and be like, "Yo, tell everybody in the Everglades there's a Cuban in Idaho, and we need to go."
Oh, that's black. Ain't Cuban black? Cuban ain't black.
No.
Oh my God,
Not really.
No, absolutely not.
Ricky Ricardo was not black. That's what y'all trying to tell me.
Yeah, but my great grandfather's from Morocco, so he's black.
Fuck, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time tonight. I swear to God, this is a ride.
Michael
I need to see Lady's picture.
It's definitely light skinned black. I'm telling you,
He
Jason
light
Michael.
skinned black.
Totally light skinned.
Lady, where you at? Oh, she's driving. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Where you going, Lady? To Lips?
It is her last. This is her last hoorah in this great city.
God, what does that mean? Are you moving?
You post about that.
She's moving to Houston.
I'm moving to Houston.
On purpose?
I'm sorry, I'm not in Texas, dude. We'll totally be partying with you. Me and Matt will be on our way.
Tyler.
She's gonna embrace the Tyler experience.
Fuck it,
It's gonna
dude.
be nice.
Go live with your man. Do that.
You doing that, Jason?
Wait,
She's pulling a Bonita.
That was a J Nita.
J Nita. So we need next time you pop on, we need a cute little nickname like a.
She found the actual
Brickler.
So that means you're gonna bring him
still
back
talking
on the
about
show.
this scent.
I'm not fucking with you no more on the scent. What is
She
it?
found the scent. They actually named it.
Well,
What is it?
I found what the scent of the candle actually is, because otherwise we would never know.
Nigga
It's
knows.
Navy snowed in, but the scent is creamy buttermint, sweet musk, and cozy vanilla.
That shit do smell. That sound like
How
snowed
do you
in.
even go in there and ask for all that? You can remember all of that.
Hey, give me that snowed in. Wrap it up.
Creamy
That's why it's called
mustard,
snowed in.
vanilla. Like, yeah.
Hey, give me that snowed in. Give me that snowed in.
Apparently,
Yeah.
they
Give me the
said,
candle.
"Give me that clan smell with that."
give me the canceled candle. What
Hey,
was the
Tay.
candle that was canceled?
Hey, Tay. I know who's the settler in this situation.
KKK.
Bath and Body Works and KKK is literally
Look here, man.
All right, hey, I gotta go meet Lady and enjoy her last night here. So y'all get off my line.
I'm
I swear to
jealous.
God, I enjoyed every segment. Of the
Jealous.
night. As LeVar Burton says, my man Kunta Kinte, for those who know, and Star Trek, he was the first black man in space with the eye situation. And then, of course,
That we know of.
Send
That
me a
we
link.
know
if he runs for president, I'm a vote for him. He's a very intellect dude. I don't know. He got to tell me his policies first. All right. Well, anyway, I'll see
Show
you
me,
next
Lady.
time.
Y'all
All
had
right.
fun.
Yeah.